Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to a Thursday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and we have a repeat offender in the studio today. We loved Marvin Williams so much when he came here with Fire and Vine, we invited him back with Pablitos.
How you doing, Larry?
This guy killed it last episode, and so he was telling me about his burritos. Now tell them about your burritos.
So in March of this year, we opened up Pablito's Burritos in our parking lot at Abershey's Fire and Vine.
Which is where exactly?
That is at 22nd and Youngfield, so 2200 Youngfield in Lakewood. And our whole notion for doing this was we needed something in that area that we didn't have a really good burrito. You had to go to Golden or you have to come into Denver, so there was a necessity there.
Okay.
It also coincided with our opening with the start of the pandemic. We did it a week after the shutdown.
But you're an Italian restaurant. What do you know about burritos?
You know, we've got a lot of people and a lot of experts, and we've been around 20 years, and so we just wanted to make sure that we gave the best effort we could and the best burritos we could. And part of the secret is, mixing everything up together, making the right sauces, making sure that it is truly a good bite every single time you have a burrito.
It's amazing how that's such a simple yet obvious thing.
Right.
Yet nobody does that.
No. And just the quality we really wanted to make sure was top notch. Wanted to make sure that it stayed that way, just like in the restaurant. All my employees from the restaurant are able to work out there, so it gives them extra hours. We also try and, initially when we did it, we started it with the intention of getting extra revenue to be able to offer our staff possibly insurance because we're a non-tipping restaurant. And so we started it with that intention. And we didn't realize that it was going to need to be the burrito truck helped us survive over the last 9 months.
But the truck doesn't move. It can
No,
move?
it can move, but we've left it stationary. We started off with generators, and then we went ahead and got power, dug underneath ground, put in power so that it's very silent in the morning. We start off at 7 in the morning and go till noon right now, and then we are actually going to be starting lunch day after Thanksgiving. So we got breakfast burritos going really good, got that solid, awesome, and then decided to move to lunch to give us a little bit extra exposure and to give, again, my staff, considering everything's going down, starting tomorrow night, gives them extra hours as well.
Do you have any seats around that people could sit and eat?
We don't have any seats around that. It's right in the middle of our parking lot. So it is traffic going around all there, so we don't.
So you eat in your car. These
Yep.
are very much easy to eat in your car.
Yep, take and go.
And I think, did you tell me you make your own tortillas?
So we are not making our own tortillas, but we do use a 10-inch raw. So it gives it just a nice, better flavor. So we do cook them.
So you cook the tortillas.
Right.
Yeah, because they look homemade.
Yeah,
So
and they're
that's why I
really
was wondering
tasty,
why.
as opposed to just something that's already pre-made and heat up.
Let's run into all the different ones you brought today.
So in terms of
start here.
Yeah, the breakfast ones, the initial one that we did was the best damn burrito. And so that's going to have your chorizo, bacon, eggs, hash browns. It's going to have a green chili that you can do mild, 50-50, or hot.
Is your green chili vegetarian?
Yes, green chili is vegetarian. We did that on purpose
Sure.
so that we wouldn't have to have more than one green chili out there. We also do an avocado crema on those, and then a little bit of Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese. So that's the best damn burrito. And then we move to that without meat is a tree hugger. So tree hugger, you just think instantly you think vegetarian. So
Yes, I did.
What a better name.
Glad you said it, not me.
Right, yeah.
I don't need any DMs.
And then we did what's called the pit. So Jeff and myself, we both smoke the shredded pork. We both personally smoke those, so then it's not a pre-bought product or anything like that. And that's going to have shredded pork, a little bit of we do a red chili with that, so it's a little bit spicy.
And so when you pull up to the truck, these are already made, or they make them to order?
So we've got a bunch that are ready made, so you can grab and go.
Okay.
And then you can build your own, or you can order one of those, let's say, with no cheese or anything like that, and then we can just make that to order.
So they have everything out there, they can make it to order?
Yep.
And what do they run?
So that's $5.
No matter what it is, they're all
Yep,
$5?
They're all $5.
Okay.
So we kept it nice and simple because, again, there's no reason to be complicated. It's just burritos.
And then, so this is your breakfast?
So we did the breakfast, yep.
And then these are more of your lunch?
And then so we switched to a lunch. And so we did the same theme, except we are doing, for the best damn burrito for lunch, we are actually going to be doing beef short ribs.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so those are going to be the beef inside of that. We've got chicken for the barnyard, which is our chicken version of the best damn. Then we also have the pit, which is going to...
What are these here?
And so these right here, so I've got a best damn and I've also got a pit that I'm showing. And that is going to be with rice. Every one of these is going to have rice, and it's also going to have hickory pinto beans. So it's got a little bit of hickory smoke. It's got a little bit of garlic in the pinto beans. So they're awesome. And so in addition to that, we also did the tree hugger as well. So that's going to have the no meat.
Okay. As I like to call the why bother. I got a laugh from the peanut gallery over there.
So, and the lunches so far, the test lunches that we've done with the burritos, everybody's really loved them, and it's nice consistency. It's just the quality's there.
Since you're here, let's and something big is happening tomorrow. Let's touch on Fire and Vine.
Sure.
and what you got planned over there.
So, obviously at 5 o'clock is our cutoff. We do have a patio that is heated, so we are able to seat after 5 o'clock and on through until they go to purple. And the inside will be shut down. Luckily, an amazing thing happening. We talked to all of our staff, and there were so many people that were like, you know what, we'll take the heat. We'll go, on unemployment so that other people can stay and work. And it was just an amazing, from our staff, just an amazing show of humanity. So we've had to lay off a few people.
Sure.
But we've been able to keep a lot more people because they're being willing to take less hours to be able to operate. So that's been incredible. So we'll do that, and then we'll start this lunch the day after Thanksgiving, and so that will allow us to, have some more of those hours out there for the employees.
What do you think those hours would be?
We'll do lunch from 11 to 3.
Okay.
So we'll be open until 3. So right now we're going from till noon, and then we'll go till 3 o'clock. And if that proves good, then we may open up a little bit later, but I'd like to see what happens.
I think your position great. I mean, obviously, people can't eat
Yeah.
outside, can't eat inside, so they're going to be looking for stuff
No,
like
and
this.
and it's truly the people that come into the restaurant, the regular customers, the community that's around there has kept us afloat during this whole pandemic, and they've been embraced this. And at first it was a little bit confusing because you're like, why is there a burrito truck outside the Italian restaurant? But once they realize what's going on, they're like, and then they taste the food.
Now,
It's
what
truly
you
amazing.
You got to figure out a way to take. Actually, you should just take that. The last time he was here, he made these Italian lettuce wraps that were like Chinese lettuce
Sure.
wraps, like you get at P.F. Chang's, and I'd never seen that before. And I just tell him a few minutes ago, I took the leftovers home and I ate it every day for a week. And my wife kept saying, "Why are you still eating that?" And she's like, "It must be really good." So take that mix.
And then
Throw
it
that
there.
in
You
here?
never know.
Come on, dude.
You never know.
That would be a 10. Call it the Larry Burrito.
We also, I will tell you.
He just moved
Right,
on.
no.
He's like,
No, it's just I got to give credit. One of the best dishes inside the restaurant is rigatoni and sausage.
Yeah.
You guys had that
Yeah.
last time.
That was
and so,
incredible.
so what we did for the breakfast was we put that in a burrito.
No, you
So
didn't. With
that's the same
pasta?
thing. No. So you take out the pasta, you put in eggs and hash browns.
'Cause
And so we-
maybe with pasta it might not be the craziest.
So we called
thing.
it amore, and people love it. It's great.
Does Pablitos have a website?
We do. So it is pablitosburritos.com.
And I
And
would
then-
think this would be great, like, for people. You brought in these neat packed boxes.
Yep.
Do
So
you
we
sell
do,
it like that for like
Yep.
catering?
So yeah, if anybody wants to order, 6, 10, 12, we put them in boxes so they're easy to transfer. We do also do a burrito box, basically, where it's 6 burritos for $25. So that's a nice thing because they're only $5 a piece. So it's basically buy 5, get 1 free.
Yeah.
So that's good. We have T-shirts. It's nice because it's not just, you get people that are from the restaurant that have been there for a long time, that know the place, that they're just happy to be doing something special. So when they're communicating with the customers, it's a joy to come up there and get the burritos.
Marvin, good to see you again. One of our all-time favorite guests. Guy kills it. Check out his restaurant, Fire and Vine. I'm going to say a Brewskis, but it's a Brewskis, right?
Brewskis, yep.
I always say it
Brewskis.
wrong, but I love the place. Great gluten-free restaurant as well.
Yeah, and in terms of gluten-free, just let
Yeah,
me say.
we almost forgot that.
So we don't have gluten-free burritos. We're trying to come up with a gluten-free tortilla. The problem is you've got to heat them in the microwave because we don't have a separate plate, and you can't just put a gluten-free tortilla on the plate because then that contaminates it.
Yeah.
So you can do bowls. So we offer bowls in all these. You can also get them smothered.
Look at that. You want to eat that.
I do.
You guys are so jealous today. Look at all this, and I get to eat it all. Well, see you Monday?
Yep.
Good. We're going to film him Monday. We're going to go out to Lakewood and film his restaurant. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of What's for Lunch. We have Brothers Barbecue bringing Thanksgiving dinner in for lunch tomorrow. Let's eat. Oh, hell yeah.